So today is a transformation video. I'm going to be going from red, blotchy, irritated skin to glowing, bronzy complexion. My tutorials tend to be focused on eye looks and colors and things like that. And I wanted to just share with you a complexion tutorial, something very summery. So I wanted to really play up bronzy and glow to the skin. So I wanted it to be like glassy skin, but definitely step it up with makeup. My glass skin tutorial was very much focused on skincare. This one's a little bit more sweat resistant type of makeup, something that's great for the hotter months. Still plays up the glow. If you have any special requests for types of videos, tutorials, and reviews you would like to see in the future, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you. This is the first video you're seeing of mine. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. We hope that you will stay and join the Cake Face family. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for coming back. Let's get this started. I'm starting off having done skincare. I did all my usual skincare prep. I used a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream today too, and I have a little bit of a glow going on from all of that. I am going to start with a primer. This is the Brightening Youth Glow Primer from Charlotte Tilbury, and I've used this a couple times already, but if you've seen my haul video, then you know I just picked this up when I went to that Charlotte Tilbury event, and it's really great for giving a little bit of color correcting as well. So I like this a lot. I like how thin it is and how it makes the skin feel baby soft, and it does help prolong the wear of the makeup, I think, a little bit. I'm really red today. I got way too much sun than is good for me yesterday, so my skin is angry, quite angry with me. I'm not supposed to get sun, so that is what all of this is from. But we are going for that bronzy look, so I'm going to actually start with a liquid bronzer. This is the NARS Liquid Laguna, one of my all-time favorite products, and this I always think you really have to give a good shake because it kind of separates. It has a really beautiful sheen to it, and if you're familiar with the Laguna powder bronzer, this has that same tone to it, which is a beautiful golden glow. But the nice thing about liquid is that it tends to look super skin-like because it just melts and becomes one with the skin. And I'm actually going to kind of go crazy with this because we're going for that really beautiful bronzy skin look. I'm definitely not going to be too shy with this product. Oh, I'm just using a damp beauty blender. This product you can use before or after foundation. You can use it mixed in with foundation too, which gives a really pretty all over glow. I'm using it before because I want it to be really natural, and I think that it tends to look really, really natural when you go over it with foundation. I'm hitting those cheekbone areas especially, and making sure to hit the neck. Okay, so for foundation, I want waterproof coverage and dewy, but also very light and buildable, something where I can build up coverage but still look very much like skin, super natural. And now that this is dried down, I think that we have a good surface to work with. The foundation I'm going to choose is the Water Blend from Makeup Forever. This stuff is amazing, and it's very lightweight, waterproof, and soft coverage. So I think that this is going to be perfect. And with a sponge, it's going to be uber natural. I'm going to hit that cheek area first. Really start to take down that red blotchy. If you want more coverage, you can use your hands. But I am going to just build up slowly so we keep everything looking nice and natural. I'm going to take a darker shade. The shade I was using was Y245. And the shade on this one has rubbed off, so I'm not sure what shade it is, but it's a little bit tanner than my skin. And I'm going to start to build up coverage with that one. Once I've built up overall coverage to my liking, it's okay if there's still spots coming through because I'm going to conceal. This is the Urban Decay color corrector in Peach. I'm going to use this right where I have some dark discoloration underneath the eyes and right around the mouth. Nowhere where there's like red discoloration because this will just intensify it. And I'm just going to blend that all in with my dampened beauty blender. And then with Light Warm from the Urban Decay concealer, I'm going to be a little bit more generous with that one. I'm going to take that right between the brows, down the center of the nose where I have some redness, and where I have redness on the cheeks, right around the nostrils. As you can see, a lot of the bronziness is still showing through, and it looks really nice and blended and natural, very much like I've been sitting in the sun and I got a little bit extra glow going on. The great thing about all of these products I've used so far is that they sit so beautifully on the skin that it just looks like skin. Like there's no distinction even when I look up close, really inspect it. It looks very much like skin. I'm going to take a little bit more of the bronzer. I'm going to take a little bit of my liquid illuminizer from Becca, the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl, and Opal or one of those deeper shades might have worked a little bit better, but I think this will work just fine. I'm going to mix that in with a bit of oil. Let's do argan oil. This is argan oil from Physicians Formula. Just going to take a drop or two of that. And this cocktail is going to provide a lovely glow before we set things with powder. The sheen that's going to be left behind from dabbing this into the skin is going to be a little bit more glowy than anything we've put already, just because of that oil and the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Now if you're an oily person, you might want to skip the extra oil. That's up to you. And I'm just putting that on the tops of the cheekbones and down the center, like on the nose. Just in those key high points of the face to really catch the light. So this is the glow we're looking at. Okay, so I really don't want to lose the glow, but I'm afraid that the concealer is going to move throughout the day. So I'm going to very lightly set with powder. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Powder and Sculpt brush with the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and just very lightly set right where I tend to see creasing throughout the day. So right on the eyelid, right underneath the eye, right around the nose. I have some large pores, and this will just help to smooth that area. Okay, so with my MAC 135 brush and the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, that duo, I'm going to go into the bronzer and very lightly bronze. I told you this look is all about bronze, right? So we are going to bring that right on to the hollows of the cheekbones to reinforce all that glow that we already laid down in liquid form. The powder is going to really amp it up. And I'm just lightly contouring with this to give the face some structure. And then I'm going to take with the same brush the glow. We're going to reinforce that glow all over the cheek. Not minding if some bronzer is blending in with it from residual bronzer on the brush. This is sort of setting the highlight we already placed down. I'm going to use this beach stick from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a lip and cheek dewy color pop cream stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my beauty blender and just dab it right onto the butt of the beauty blender and lightly dab. This is quite the beautiful, subtle, natural shade, really lovely, and it blends out like a dream. Now for the perfect eye to complete the look, I'm going to take my Eyes to Mesmerize from Charlotte Tilbury in Marie Antoinette, which is a beautiful bronze gold, and just with my finger, I'm going to dab this all over the lid. We're going to pat those edges to blend it out. And with a pencil brush, this one is from Modern Minerals, I'm going to take that shade right on there and line the lower lash line with it. For mascara, I've been using my Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. This look is all about complexion, so I really don't want to load up on mascara too much. Okay, so now for lips. I think I want to do something bronzy. Aha. NARS Power Matte Pigment in Slow Ride. Oh yeah, Slow Ride has that caramel undertone I was looking for. So I'm taking a lip pencil and just working the pigment into the lips. I didn't put too much because I didn't want a full harsh lip. And right over that, I'm going to take my rose gold lip from Kevyn Aucoin. This is the Molten Lip color in rose gold, and I'm just going to put a little bit in the center. Okay, and then finally we can spritz the face with some MAC Fix Plus. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And if you are new, please subscribe before you leave. Give me a big thumbs up to any of you watching. And yes, love you lots, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.